I came here several times with my father when I was little. But don't worry. And that...
Ooh, everything looks so good.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like.
If...
Well...
Yeah. Oh, we called this a farewell.
Oh.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the...
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward.
If it hadn't...
Right? Yeah. In such investigations, even this... To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities... It's not that I do... It's easy, which is exactly why this being at those high... Let's talk about something else. Like,
That's true.
I've heard that there's a lot...
Yeah. Guess that's...
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance. I'm sure Lady... I can personally testify that this one works. Valid point. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens...
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, why don't we give it a try?
No.
Alright.
Is that so? If we're all finished...
Yeah. Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore. Nah, that would be so... Hey, Navia, what...
Oh, nothing. So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in any case...
See ya! People around anymore.
The shit?
Looks like we're back here. Huh? Travel...
The shit?
Hey. Huh? Hey, Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Vache, are you... No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Wait, my memory... How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land? Yes, that is what I do not know how no matter... But now... No! The thought of... If you meet Vache, perhaps... If only I could have comfort... Is that what... It was a... I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water. I think I hear your farewell.
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand? Quick, now's our chance! I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before... I believe that Mr. Callus's last wish. Do not...
Sorry, Demoiselle.
Thank you for...
Sorry. Whatever. I doubt I know your performance. And... None of these I can only... What? Yes. Be careful. And do not act rashly. I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Chlorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed. I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all. Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Chlorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
Oh, thank goodness! I thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Chlorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there.
Oh, come now. As such...
It will take...
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of...
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were...
Well, to be...
Huh?
Yes. After we parked, that the Fanta tasted kind of salty and... Fanta?
So the Fanta...
Yes.
Spina di...
Huh!
I sent people to hotel... That's when I figured out...
What?
Well, speaking of which...
Well, oh, and this time, does that...
That doesn't sound like too much of a bat...
New intel?
Well... Oh. Vache. That name, since he's some... But he never gave testimony. Yes, thank you. Oh, you...
Well, you... And besides, when...
Demoiselle, do try not to look...
You talk too much. We also have some...
Don't worry, you...
it's right.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't
I shall fight.
Thank you, Malus. Now,
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
I have dishonored our clan.
This is your...
Your accommodations have been...
After all, we don't.
Seems like it's... Your...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me...
And no, my father's name is Cat 3 years ago.
Oh, no?
But at the time, but strangely, that even after being how could he protect his aunt, the closest piece of info I have? That's right. However, I must know what... if only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hit, and now...
Demoiselle.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered it. Master Callus did... Even our supporters decreased greatly.
Wait! If Callus was such a good...
No. Perhaps people love watching...
But how could...
There is what...
Oh! Yeah. That's not...
Miss Clora, she knew Master Callus. There was...
Don't worry.
Afterward, Miss Clora... Yes, that is our...
All right. Anyway... thanks.
Yeah.
Please, relax and get some sleep.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh? Navia?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place.
Paimon gets the... But...
No, I just returned after going out for a while.
Wait.
Unfortunately, this name I suspect... No, and that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanid you met is one of the young women who went missing recently...
So nervous. In that case...
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't...
See?
Yep. If you're here just to...
No.
Oh, yeah.
We're here today.
Huh.
Of course.
All right, then. I'll let you through. The chief...
Thank...
Please come in.
Sorry to barge in, most...
It's all right.
We're looking for...
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one but there are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right, then.
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly...
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you, and you even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Yeah, he was outside. It was that thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value. Oh? Wait.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain? Yeah, and if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really... All right.
Yeah,
Do you want to go with... Great. Let's go then.
Whoa, what a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glory. Paimon was... But now that Paimon has seen this ship...
Well, Melus, we're back!
Apologies. You said before that you still...
You still remember?
Yes, the case was quite similar.
Could you tell...
Yeah, of course. Many years at a glance.
Wait!
Yes. If you drink, and if you were just as he over...
Bosses not only that...
Yes, recognizing that. The man's name that night, but then...
Huh?
Sounds just like looking back on it, though. Precisely. But, considering it now, you're right.
Jacques wasn't... I think, on that note, however... Even though there is no...
If that's indeed what he wished, was I not the closest person to him? What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful, did he think I've never accepted... I want to...
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, Demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Melus?
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But
What?
And the serial 5-year knowing, but as long if something...
Right.
As we've seen...
No, I don't believe it. He never...
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful were still...
So he chose...
I'm afraid you're not understanding. If Bosses... I'm sure...
No. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now? Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, He rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. Malus, what was the key?
It's the look when he was. But if you want to use it,
Why? If
you mustn't forget that we're fighting. There's no telling, but a scene. The worst.
then
Well,
But things...
you sound like you've put a lot of...
I am the but. I've always been willing to take on any kind.
Thank you for all of that, Malus.
Let me. When I announced orders, if the vendor after the first.
Huh?
Yes, thanks to him. There's someone else like him too. Marcel.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guilt in the beginning.
So,
Yes, it's...
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information. Although the god since
I see. To think...
if you want, you're too. And before I forget, proving after that, if it might.
aw, thank you.
A new case awaits, my dear partner. I hope we can...
It is settled.
Thank you for Excuse me, miss.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't...
I'm sorry. But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques?
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know.
I'm sorry. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I...
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could, he had many. So when Mr. Cap, he tried to be as...
They found out.
Papa didn't say that exactly. Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized. I don't know that for sure. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Even if...
But Mama, Papa, oh...
Well,
Yeah.
then you should... Regardless...
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really... That's...
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Florence should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance?
I'm sure you've heard...
Yeah,
It also... After my part, can you do me a...
after that, my first but when I get...
So you all...
Indeed. Reason be, but according... About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was...
At least from out the gun, he...
Yeah, that... But hold on. He didn't even... Did he lose...
I'll tell you...
I understand. And if I met many people, but it was Mr... No matter...
Don't worry. You and...
Intel is just like future.
Hey, Thierry! It's...
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
are you sure there...
I mean, Callus did it. It would be next to.
Ah, yes. What happened to...
If you want to.
That'd be
Of course. Why do you.
Well, so... if...
If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it. If you try removing a. So I can. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Jokes aside, I'll be staying.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see. Sure.
Ah, Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes,
Oh!
that's right. I also went to beat the
Um,
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is.
Uncle Marcel.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh,
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also, if not for the
oh, you're giving us...
alas. But rest assured, if anyone
Thank you. Do you have any new thoughts on...
the confrery, then I heard
Oh, it...
sounds good. All my wealth.
We've talked to...
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Anyway,
But where should we start? Ah, you've...
according to Jacques...
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective? Besides Jacques, it's obvious.
Do you think...
Given everything, but who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex? Uncle Merce, and with fun, still also, wouldn't this mean he has... Thierry? But...
Yeah, if the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to...
Florent? But...
So you're saying...
Exactly. Who could it be? You know, if
Could we be
the suspect is... even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all...
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Yes, we need far...
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh?
Yeah,
Wasn't that...
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called...
What?
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
that's what if the chart...
right.
Yeah.
Huh? Split up? What do you... Since this is... You're right. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be...
We'll help you.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard it's our...
See you then. Now that Navia has set out for Araneus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh. According to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the Navia's...
It would appear that I must repeat my question again. Do you accept?
To be perfect, however, in which case, as long as I accept the charge, I've got it. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're...
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Arc? Then why don't you duel me too?
Alas, in that case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got... Huh? What's going on?
Why is she...
Miss Navia, this is... But that was an exception rather than...
Oh, we can put that discussion aside for... And if my...
Oh, so, Your Honor, is there nothing else?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss...
That person... Marcel, the head of Confrérie of
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me... And if the charge fails, depend...
Yes.
In that case, members of the... Mr. Marcel, you will not...
I think in a turn.
Very well.
I would like to only through...
Navia, come on. If that's enough...
Exactly correct, you...
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, during the banquet, when the guests arrived at the guard's investigation, the suspect did not Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the... These are the known...
After that, however... The testimony of... However... This is that... A pile of... But since it... Realizing this, the true culprit,
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial...
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
But
Then, may I...
I'm afraid not. I may not. We should be able, considering that makes sense.
Maybe she's...
Alternative.
My second question has to do with... Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he...
I thought about the dissolving... My father could have at that time... What was...
Boss wants to...
What? If the secret... Of course. The guards might eventually figure out the truth of... But what good would that do? Had this... But by state... I was able... And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge...
So, you mean to say...
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology. But since he...
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faint. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony,
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was
Wait, weren't they just talking about— Of course, Your Honor. The two cases, in my father's case, the culprit and at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of it. The culprit could only time their actions so coincidentally,
So that's why you suspected me. I'm used to it, though.
No need to appeal.
I won't try to On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the— I know that even with— Alas, who won't feel at least a— But if I were to just— Do you know what the biggest flaw in—
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman in addition, but—
I do
Is there anything— You can also take a look at my border entry records. Or could those records and testimonies do something to appease—
Seems like she got the wrong— At this rate—
I think you've done it, but aren't you going— He wished for you to be— Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into—
This isn't just about me. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims, the people whose families were destroyed, many people's images are flashing and whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even—
I was waiting for you to say that. Whirling snow! My apologies! I'm going in! Let me scry! Take flight!
The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place. Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up. Yeah! a ways away from where we need to go.
Delve into destiny. Whirling snow! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Take flight! Everybody stand back! See? Draw's over! My apologies! Shadows of fate! Written in the stars! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Whirling snow!
Now the path is clear! Let's go!
Into destiny. Take flight. Teamwork is dreamwork. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice. Shadows of fate. We go!
After all that, we finally made it to the... Though, as expected, the mastermind is... What's this over here? Looks like some experiment number 6. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. How can someone write something that terrible? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going. So, wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... so that's it? But no, that's not it either. If that's the... In any case, Paimon... Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water. That means this is where they make all the... If you dilute Paimon, will take... Let's see what's... Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an... This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still the old doubt he can act. I concur. Let's... Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. What's all the pink accessories? A hair tie? A necklace? Even a makeup box? Oh, Paimon sees it too, but... Huh? You mean the girls from... And all the boxes of things. These names... Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the... Mixing in progress. Ready... Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep! We've looked at almost everything here. Yeah! We haven't found anything that... No wonder even Nervalet that way. Even if we bring all this back to the opera... Sure thing. Paimon won't admit to... Nothing at all! And Paimon can't even find snacks either! really? Let Paimon see! Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then... Aw... It's... So, Mick, the final name she decided on was... Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier... Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never...
I was waiting.
Navia! We're back!
Just how...
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence...
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you! You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood...
For our determination...
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now.
Do you think... Pay attention to you? What for? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades they said there's no way a human being... Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning Vinier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she... But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve, do you all see? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't, I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed callous, I spent...
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vinier. A promise. We made a promise. Vinier. Vinier! Please, Vinier, don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by...
Traveler, please... The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vache, and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover. During an underwater expedition, Vinier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea, and was dissolved in front of Vache as a result. Vache learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others, and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vinier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president, Callus. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all. The oratrice will now deliver the According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit?
He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's... Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for.
Yeah. It's fun. See, Papa?
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been right. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this...
According to court protocol, since this trial was...
Oh, come on. Is this really...
Please respect the laws of Fontaine.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle.
Through evidence presented in the guilty party has been... We now turned... According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is... guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No.
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also all I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either! Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either? But that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stand. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, all shall be revealed in time. You will now. Having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense,
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she...
She probably just put on that. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey, Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list. No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it? The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief.
Thank you. Thank... Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon can...
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So you heard it...
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache.
Vache? Vache!
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why? But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vigniere's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vigniere's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
No! Yeah! She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please! Have mercy!
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vigniere. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache? 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 Drown.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Well met, partner. I knew something.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's...
Oh, now that I...
Sounds like you're really...
It's just everyone from Spina di Rose this time, though.
It's been the dearest wish.
That blasted stubborn fool. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left. Well, maybe it'd be more.
Huh?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of. I believe the story was called. To be fair, though, she was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to.
Oh, yeah. She told us.
Anyway, I told. Oh, and in other news.
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating, it was thanks to her that we were able to.
Oh, that's great.
Anyway, now that the. Oh, actually, there's still one left.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father, and on top of that.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing.
And in that case.
Yeah, you're.
Huh? Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I wanted to show my father how much I've grown.
In that case,
In any case, why did...
well, there was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, which is also, I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. But Mr. Callis, if not Mr. Cal, and in the end, adjusted. So you asked me why I came. I just wanted this regret. That high and mighty chair in the opera epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I?
Let's not just... Paimon's never paid... Oh, no. Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around.
Oh, it's you. I see. Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine.
So...
Truthfully, that name... There used to be a special most of... But today, what Vache discovered must have been... Indeed. Why, to be frank, is there...
So, at court...
Truthfully, that... There used to be a special most of... But today, what Vache discovered must have been... Indeed. Why, to be frank, is there... That the sea level... Does that
That's right.
Yes, rumors have...
A prophecy.
2 parts of... Speaking, if the rumors...
But...
Is there... That the sea... Does that
That's right.
Yes, rumors have...
A prophecy.
2 parts of... Speaking, if the rumors...
But...
Is there... That the sea... Does that
That's right.
Yes, rumors have...
A prophecy.
2 parts of... Speaking, if the rumors...
But...
Is there anything else? Your sibling. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera epic. Is there... My apology. However, for many years, as a divine... Not only... Which is all just... I was not... In any case, based on... While we do it, if we did...
If you ask Paimon...
Is there... Very well. It will soon be time for me to... Crime and villainy do not have the day off.
Alright, huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped. You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on,
Churl, Billy, churl.
Yep, there's the room, and it's why don't we stay and rest up here for a... Oh, come on! Oh, remember that detective story Paimon read? Paimon didn't expect that style at all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde
Hey!
It's an honor to—
Nivelette? She wants to see us again.
I am not
Thanks! We haven't left the room.
Huh?
Nivelette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you.
Given that we've...
I do indeed. The situation... If I'm understanding, I heard that I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide enough. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. It's like...
Though Moreover, even if we were to talk in person...
Besides...
I must clarify, but more importantly, when did I agree to
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone.
Lady Farina.
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the...
Though it could officially... I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you to make this
It's a pleasure to...
Hello.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. Oh, the children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. All I meant to say is that
Now then.
Well, yes. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been were anything. So now...
The rules...
An outright... Okay, you don't need... It's not...
The fortress of Meropide has always been... However...
The knave showed up on... We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the...
Yes, thank you for your I also know...
Could the name...
If that were... In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. The details... Special... I was only with...
So this...
Yes, this was my proposal. The knave didn't...
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, and second...
Isn't it just...
I would not have... Early in... The fortress of Meropide may seem like all weed, although I do...
Oh!
Correct. So... Are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it's...
You two have my... We will rendezvous.
Prepared?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid...
Oh, right! On second thought, is it too late to bed?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of... You will be...
Now that...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
That cake was pretty good. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been, but...
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it...
Hey!
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can...
I never... No way! We would never... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Huh? Oh.
You mean Paimon? Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, right. There's...
About that...
Oh, it's nothing He was awarded the... On top of that, the... Oh, if I could write an exclusive article... Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do...
All right.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step...
Whoa!
Utilizing both the... But do not worry. Oh, and there's one...
Yeah, we...
Correct. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede. All right.
Don't worry.
Good.
Please follow me.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood. Monsieur Ner...
Well, now.
Well, have you tried...
And even if I did smile at...
Oh, she's got a...
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here and...
Yep. Okay, let me see. You are the traveler and...
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence, 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, It seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Arc. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right?
Oh!
Save it.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything...
Why should I tell you anything? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind, that's Mora means coupon.
So...
It's not us. No matter how everyone's... I guess that's the... And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh!
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take... After being... Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers.
Why aren't you in?
I've told you enough.
So all you...
Almost there. It's down through here.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. 2 clients, 3 clients. So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Oh, if we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh,
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon...
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Gardermechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Guardmechs come and...
Wait!
The seafloor, and as you can see, committing a crime...
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather...
My profuse...
So this...
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied. Ah, I see.
I had no...
Plenty of time. Well,
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take...
Please, follow me.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing... Well, then, maybe... But, before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better... Now, we've arrived at a very important place.
Welfare?
That's right. Criminals are essential to...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupon for fish like it was only... Now...
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything but trade, if nobody could... So...
Your Grace is... Whatever the case, hard work...
Right! Oh, wait, no. We should...
Let's continue this way.
Yeah!
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do. So, instead of leaving them to their own device...
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, Traveler?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. Of course,
Oh.
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintain...
Oh, no!
A reasonable guess.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a tab!
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Take flight!
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's...
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone...
The production?
Not necessarily. Though, the fact that... As for... Therefore, there's no need for me to get into Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared.
The only thing you should be... Oh?
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary?
Not yet. Allow me to introduce you. This is the
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all...
Since you seem to...
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, so the tour part...
I believe I've already covered the... I seldom... Then let's head...
You should at least try to be What do you... Wow! It looks delicious! Oh, isn't...
It actually...
Oh, yes. Paimon, excuse me, he seems...
It sounds like...
Oh, that's good.
No news. Maybe next time...
Hmm?
Well, we provide... Monsieur Neuvillett's character is unimpeached. In light of that, in fact, after this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, you're...
Traveler, your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Novelette. We are criminals. Is it yeah, maybe something like, yeah, so we at least need to try. You mean? Yeah, fortunately, we worked so hard. Oh, right. Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too. Huh? It looks like a magician's... It was nice. What in the world? If you said... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first... Hey!
Hey, lazy bones!
So this is a day in the life of a traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Don't interrupt!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my... Working around... Anyway...
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets... Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some...
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the... So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer.
Alright, I'll...
He probably... Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Hey, over here. Oh?
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really aren't...
That's right. It's...
Oh, you mean that guy? Now hurry up!
Sadly...
And the...
Next, my brother was... yep. In terms of...
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you, so I don't... We were in... As for what some even... The House of... But recently, we believe that this is a direct... Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalor...
Huh?
Father has... It was this in...
So it's all...
Well...
Bingo! Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to work, Father. You... Sometimes, of course...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it...
I wouldn't go that far. Even though we have different... As you know...
See, I told you.
Is that...
Lenny's... Of course he is. Lenny has been looking for... Or...
Lynette!
It's okay to open up a little.
I was Since Lynette and I are... Most people... You should be...
Forbidden.
Good. Oh...
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to... but...
You think so, mate? If I had a... Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know. Everyone's what they do. The truth is...
Huh?
Not every...
Really?
Of course.
Oh, you mean that if there really are... in that case...
Come on.
Paimon under...
Yeah, I know. Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly... I'm usually...
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us and... Yeah. It might be a good place to...